We are conducting a people's tribunal via the internet to decide the fate of one NAT NOLLID the artist and his contribution to this country of his so-called art. Let's bear in mind the Borders Agency have changed the rules regarding artists and he will no longer qualify under their regulations. What have you got to say about this, Mr. NOLLID?
Well, I just want to say that I have made a positive contribution to this country's society and its artistic exuberance, and I speak well, I look well, I do well, I don't claim any benefits. I've done. If you look at my art, it speaks for itself.
Yes, I think your art does speak for itself, and it condemns you with one voice. What have we got to show for your efforts?
Well,
what kind of work is it?
What we've got. May I introduce Mr. NOLLID, the so-called poet who don't fucking know it. For one, 100% solid NOLLID.
You're going to tread on your glasses there, Roy.
Solid NOLLID.
Yes, that's right, yeah. That's poetry in prose, I'll have you know.
Poetry in prose.
Yeah.
NAT NOLLID. Why don't you just fuck off?
That's my experience as an immigrant here, when I kept getting told that by people.
Yes.
NAT NOLLID. Just a bunch of fucking wankers.
That's my experience of
your contribution to the
society,
criticisms of British society.
Authority.
And what else do we have to show? Look at this so-called piece of art. A fart in a jar.
A fart in a jar.
Well, I am.
This is art. This is the art of Mr. NOLLID that
You
he's so
actually
proud of.
farted in a jar.
Well, I sort of did, yes. Yeah, after a hot curry.
Mr. NOLLID,
Oh, of course.
how did you get here?
How did I get here?
How
Well,
did you get here?
Should we risk opening this?
I didn't get here through the back of a lorry. I got here through boot of a car.
In the boot of a car.
All the way from Lahore.
Who's a whore?
Lahore in Pakistan.
You're writing funny things, you're calling us whores, you tell us to fuck off. What more evidence did a jury want to send this so-called
artist
Pakistani home? Don't you realise there's too many of you here already? This country is sinking. It's on the news every night. The floods, it's not the floods, it's people like you that's making this country
becoming
sink.
like Bangladesh with all those people weighing the country down, pushing it under the water. That's what's going to happen to us.
Well, I mean, I'm not fat. I'm not overweight or anything. I'm healthy. I'm presentable. I'm good looking. I don't smell.
But you smell,
gracious.
you stink. You actually stink.
Oh?
Mink, stink, ink, ugh. Ink, you got it all over here, that's smelly. Even this, look, my hand. Oh my goodness me. Look, we got to get you out. You stink.
So what you're saying is there ain't no black in the Union Jack?
Oh, don't now we come on to it. This is what's in your heart about the black man, huh?
Yeah.
My father was black, of course he was black.
Yeah.
He was asked to come here.
Yeah.
I was born here.
Yeah.
I belong here.
That's not
Too
what the
many of
BNP
you
say.
coming in the back of a bloody lorry on the banana boat. And why don't you speak like you usually speak with all this ding ding and shaking your head?
Well, because I want to become like you lot.
Yes, you must have had elocution lessons.
I did actually, yes.
Yes, well, it's time you had a few electrocution lessons.
Electrocution lessons.
You already found me guilty.
You lot. Who is you lot?
Well, everybody.
You're fabricating already.
Well, I mean, I'm under pressure. What you got me in handcuffs? I mean,
You right. All this
like a
crap
criminal.
about us, of course you're under pressure. You come over here, putting us down. You write all this shit about us. You stink like shit. You gotta go.
You're producing shit. We don't need shit like this. We've got plenty of British artists who can produce pure
Exactly.
British shit.
Exactly.
Yes, but don't you want some an Oriental, an Asian, a foreign element to your society?
To our shit.
Yeah.
There
Basically.
are certain people that we want here. Yes.
And you're
we
not
want
one
the
of them.
Chinese to cook the Chinese meals.
Yeah. I cook Indian.
No, 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 no.
I thought you were a
cook,
Paki.
You cook Pakistani.
I'm a Polish Pakistani of North Indian origin,
A
actually.
Polish Pakistani.
Yeah.
We have got Poles here. They came here from the war because they had to stay here. They fought with us.
No, actually, they came here 4 years ago after the EU.
No, 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 no,
Enlargement.
no.
No.
They came after the Second World War. Same with the Hungarians.
Right.
And the Czechs.
Checkmate.
Well, I mean,
Checkmate.
yeah, but I mean, look, you're being very unfair to me. I mean, I have done everything I could to contribute to this society here, okay? And
Yes.
you are
It's just
refusing.
not
yeah?
enough, I'm afraid. Is it?
You have
Your
given.
contribution
You
is
have
abysmal.
given every Tom, Dick, and Harry a British passport. Yeah. Why not me?
Because you're not a Tom, Dick, or a Harry. You're a, what is it, Ali, or a...
You're a NAT NOLLID who comes in here and says, why don't you just fuck off? And then he calls us a bunch of fucking wankers.
I'm talking about authority there. You know, the higher echelons of the establishment and
Oh,
management.
Good
So who's
gracious, you're
that then?
talking about people like myself in that case. Myself and Her Majesty. That, you don't deserve to be in this country. That's just plain treason.
Treason, yeah, send him to the tower.
Yes, what a good idea.
Get back to the old days. That's where you would have been now, in the tower.
Yes.
Not for an hour.
Public execution. That would be some decent art with Nat Nollid. Having you beheaded in public. They
That's
would
murder.
appreciate. Well, yes, but
This is what he's
you have to
come
make
here
the odd
for.
sacrifice for
He's
art.
come for this and he's not getting it. What do you think, jury? Does he